Hello everyone, welcome you all in my YouTube channel. I am Dr. Mohammad Sirajul Haq Faizi, Assistant Professor, Department of Chemistry, LS College, Muzaffarpur. Today in this video I am going to explain about X-ray intensity measurements. In the last video I discussed the basic of single crystal XRD. In this video I will continue with X-ray intensity measurements. So you can see here this formula HKL summations J Fj e to the power 2 pi I Hxj Kyj and Lzj. That one is very important parameter if you are working on single crystal, because if you see in C file and crystallography file, you will see a list of HKL. So how HKL is related to this formula is summations of Fz e to the power 2 pi I Hxj, x means x directions, y direction and z direction. Intensity of HKL is equal to, if you know the FHKL, so mode of FHKL. So FHKL you can calculate with the help of this formula, and then intensity we calculate, because if it is a negative then it will come positive. Now data collection and data reductions. How people collecting data and how they are reducing data. Actually nowadays all these things is done by the software, but there is a mathematical formulations written in the software. So this is the instruments where we are mounting the crystal, collecting the data and solving with the help of different software. So this is the sign of X-ray, because you know the X-ray is dangerous. So don't stay in this room where X-ray is there. And you see this is the big machine, there is a chiller, on off switch, a lot of things is there. Now inside you can see here, this is the goniometer, this is the monochromator, this is the light source, and this is your detector and your crystal on mounted here. So what is the steps? First, selections and mounting the crystal. Before mounting the crystal, first select suitability of the crystal. Crystal is good or not. But sometime you are thinking this crystal is bad, but if you do the data collections in different way, sometime you are thinking that crystal is good but is not diffracting. So you choose according to your choice and according to your experience. Choose good crystal with the help of microscope, and if it is not diffracting, again try to, because you give the time in selections of crystals. If you not give the time and you think your crystal is bad, then you are losing your one crystal structures, because you know what is the crystal structures and importance. The person who is working in this field, they know very well. Then you do the centering. Your crystal should be centered properly. If it is not centered properly, then data will not come good. Then you have the problem in the solving. So I suggest to the operator to do the centering and give the time, and then screening that crystal is good or not. If you find this is good, then indexing started, and then data collection strategy. You can choose the button, and there is a lot of options, and put the proper data strategies, then scaling, then space group determinations, and then structure solution and refinement. So this is the data collection and analysis chart. The selection and mounting the crystal, then centering the crystal, then screening the crystal, then indexing, then data collection strategy, then scaling, then space group determination, then structure solution and refinement. There is a lot of factors. Mathematically we can calculate Lorentz factor. You see 1 by Pn lambda LHK omega is equal to 1 by sine 2 theta. This is Lorentz factor. With the help of this you can calculate the Lorentz factor. Temperature factor. You see F is equal to F0 exponential minus B sine square theta by lambda square. B is equal to 8 pi square mu average square. So this is your D. So temperature factor. Polarization factor, pH scale 1 plus cos square 2 theta divided by 2. So polarization factor, temperature factor, Lorentz factor. Station corrections means absorption correction I by I naught is equal to exponential minus mu t. Structure determination, you can use the direct method. Direct method we are using U scale is equal to F scale. F scale you have calculated, this is F scale. Summation of j f j e square 2 pi e to the power 2 pi I h x j k y j and l j j structure factor, and summation of j f j. So f j, this one is f j and j, these portions. So UH scale is summation of j n j e to the power 2 pi I h x j plus k y j plus l z j. EH scale is equal to UH scale and bracket modes UH scale, this one square and then half. Then this one you can calculate 1 by n and mode of HK square, this one. So inequalities U square H scale, then 1 plus U2H 2K 2H HK, and the same way U2H 2K 2L greater than equal to 2 U square HKL minus 1. Equalities SH scale is H prime K prime L prime is H plus H prime K plus K prime L plus L prime is H plus H prime K plus K prime L prime is equal to S HKL is H prime K prime L prime. This is equalities. What is the probabilities? S HKL dot S H prime K prime L prime is H plus H prime K plus K prime L plus L prime approximately is equal to 1. Tan alpha H summation of j E H prime E H minus H prime sin alpha H prime plus alpha H minus alpha H prime. In the same way cos alpha H prime plus alpha H minus alpha H prime. So structure refinement with Fourier synthesis R is equal to summation over F naught minus Fc, both mode of F naught minus mode of F naught Fc, and summation over mode of F0 F naught, and WR2 summation of W mode of F naught minus mode of Fc square divided by summation over F naught mode square W half. So what is difference between this and this? Only W, here W, here W. And R summation of HKL, W HKL, F mode of F0 minus mode of Fc square. Next video I will explain about what is the structure factor, WR2 weighted, what is this stuff. So bond distance, bond angles, torsion angles, hydrogen bonding. So R is equal to alpha A del x square, B del y square, C del z square, 2bc del y del z cos alpha, 2ac del x del z cos beta, 2 alpha ab del x del y cos gamma. Same as R square, A del s square, B del y square, C del z square, 2bc del y del z cos alpha, 2ac del x del z cos beta, 2ab del x del y cos gamma. Estimation of standard deviations. So gamma square 1 by L square, sigma square x1, sigma square x2 del x del y cos gamma del z cos beta square, then bracket sigma square y1 sigma square y2 del y del s cos gamma del z cos alpha square, and so on. So del sigma theta, sigma square a, ab square, sigma square b, ac. This is the ab, bc, dc. This is the bond. So structure, solution and refinement. R int is equal to f0 square minus bracket f0 square and modes. This is R sigma. You just add the sigma here. So we know the crystal structures you find out, so you can do the molecular docking study also and calculate the binding energy given by del G binding, del G van der Waals, del G hydrogen bonding, del G electrons, del G conformations, torsions and solutions. What people they are doing in docking. So hope this video will be helpful to you. Thanks for watching.